EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us about 20 miles south of downtown L.A. at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Seems like we were just...
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Come on, come on, come on.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And he's upended. Steps away. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
We got this.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Chargers 0.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Throwing, Rivers. It's caught on the right side. Williams breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. 25 yards that time.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This pass finds its way to Williams, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. But it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
All day, every
To throw again. Rivers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick, but able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football. That's why he was able to bat it away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Now Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Oh, good night, baby. Good night, baby.
Now the 2nd-year kicker, Michael Badgley. He hit from 59 as a rookie. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nasir Adderley, the rookie from Delaware. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So out come the Chargers. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run with Jackson. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Jackson on the cover. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Rivers to throw it. That's going to be caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Derek Watt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. He was trying to hit his big receiver, Brandon Marshall. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
5. 51 to Mike, boy, 51.
Hey, I'm going to go load it. Load it.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Hey, ready.
Following the interception here, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again. Rivers. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
You don't want to throw away this excellent field position, but that's 2 incomplete passes in a row. Definitely need something big here on 3rd and 10.
Conversely, defense has done a good job on 1st and 2nd down. The coverage has been draped. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Rivers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So the Broncos coming out now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Everyone got four down.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. He's got his tight end, Jake Bunt. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way down to the 37. A huge play there for Denver. 46 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 30-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. And movement by one of the Broncos up front. And in comes from the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he's got a man open. That's Marshall. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm sorry, but it's almost unfair. Brandon Marshall can make so many plays, but even when you think he's covered,
he's not.
No, he's really not. He uncovers and makes a play on you and picks up good yardage in doing so.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Royce Freeman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play. It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, and now it's second down.
Jack, Queen 80. Black 15.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Motion.
Q. Alpha.
Bravo.
To throw again. Rivers. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So it's third and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack.
Load it. Keep it skinny.
Yo.
They just got that play off. Now Rivers. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. A reminder about Sunday Night Football later tonight. It's a rematch from the divisional round last year. Colts and Chiefs from Arrowhead. Then tomorrow on Monday night, the Browns and 49ers from Levi's Stadium, where the Browns already playing their 3rd primetime game in the season's first 5 weeks. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And that will be incomplete.
Well, the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Returning, it's Benjamin. Sheds off the tackle. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. To throw, Rivers. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. Rivers now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here. To throw is Rivers. This is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Derek Watt with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 17-14. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go.
Angelos. Justin Jackson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, right back to Lindsey. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, Can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And the Broncos first down.
30.
First down, Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Regular.
Throwing Fitzpatrick. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The Broncos on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air, as he's got it 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant, as the first half is winding down, and the Broncos have cut it to within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Final 12 seconds of the half now, as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Domata Peko, the one to get him down. So we've reached half. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they're going to stop him short of the 20 with a penalty flag down. Well, what's the call here?
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
What's tight? Tight end's right. What's tight? Tight end's right.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you.
To throw again, Rivers. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It's now 3rd down.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack.
Strip that ball.
Operating from the gun, Rivers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack by Todd Davis.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim.
Line
of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Powers ahead at the 45. Give them 32 on the play. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
Straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Fitzpatrick. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. The pickup there, 5 yards.
And they pick up a 1st down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Completes it to Fant on the right side. The ball comes out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Watch right. 52's the mark.
They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Phillip Lindsay with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are in for 6.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Rivers. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And out across midfield down to the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Step 180. Hey, bro, 80. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd.
Hey, pick it up, defense.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rivers. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
White.
Mike, 51.
From the gun, Rivers. It's complete. Henry. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
On second down now. Muhammad, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Let's go, fellas. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Double time. We got 4.
They'll try to throw here. Fitzpatrick. Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This time it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Fitzpatrick. And Marshall's got it. Yeah, they just...
He's not gonna get me.
On the carry, it's Muhammad. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's it, baby.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
A give, running right, Lindsey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Fitzpatrick now. Screen pass to Lindsey. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, hey, hey.
Pop. 51 the mic.
From the gun, Rivers. He's got the hook up to Dylan Cantrell. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Rivers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Rivers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Another try after the first down sack. Rivers, he'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. As a quarterback, this is where you look for those instincts to really kick in and take over, right?
Yeah, you can't force it downfield because if you throw an interception here, the game could be over.
Strong left.
They go play action. Rivers. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. Rivers to Allen on the hook up there. 42 yards. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Step run 80. Block 11.
6-man. Check curls.
Wait, 89.
On first down, Jackson. Always got some breathing room. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Badgley on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
Like 20.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Fitzpatrick to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit, get in the huddle, Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 49 yards. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick. He's going to let it fly. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. He's got a man open. That's Marshall. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
52 and 56, 52 and 56. Wait! Slam. 35.
One last shot now for Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
And that touchdown means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up, or do they go for 2 and try and win it right now?
Now for the all-critical extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Right 80! Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Feel it. That's the us. That's the us. That's the us.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Patrick. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Incomplete. It's third down and 11.
The Broncos on third down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 11.
57, Mike. Watch 57. Got you. I got you, son.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at the 34. Now the first throw in overtime for Rivers. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Rivers to throw it. Henry's got it out on the left side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Run 80!
51, Mike.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
baby. Let's go. Let's go.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
At their own 15-yard line.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
180.
Come on. Tight. Watch red. Tight.
On 2nd down, Muhammad. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now.
31.
High, face it high. Off the slap.
Got wide. 31's the mic.
You ain't got nothing. You got
Throwing Fitzpatrick. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A terrific return there, 27 yards all told. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. First down, Rivers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, go orange. Orange.
51. Mike 51. Here we go, D. All day. Defense. All day.
Rivers now. Bringing it in. Jackson left side. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Big hit.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. This to win it in overtime. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough. An ambitious effort, but it's well short, and we will play on here in overtime. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
31. It's just me and you.
And they will take a knee here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
Drama, drama, drama. We saw all of it in this one. Overtime, all the way to the end of OT. The long field goal shot to win it, but they couldn't convert.
And because it's the regular season, we don't play more bonus football. We don't go to another period. It ended right there. You get one in overtime to get it done. Look, let's face it.
On EA Sports.